Hi everyone, welcome to my pregnancy update week 20 and as you can tell I'm again back. I'm behind in my schedule and because my pregnancy week 20 was from October 4th to October 10, and during that period we were in Orlando, Florida. We were on a family vacation, so basically I was too busy on the trip. I could not film, and at the end of the trip I broke my camera, so I'm now filming with my iPhone, and I had to write this week 20 backward so that it's not backward when you see the film. Okay, so October 4th to October 10th. On October 5th, basically on October 5th at in the afternoon we went to Buffalo, and that was when I filmed my pregnancy week 19. And the day after that we went to Florida and stayed there. One night when we got there, I stayed there at my aunt's place in Kissimmee, and right after that, the next day we went to Clearwater Sheraton Hotel and stayed there for 3 nights, I guess. Yes, 3 nights, and we just basically test drove all the beaches. So started from Clearwater, like Sand Key, and then yeah, the resort was on Sand Key, so we went tried the Sand Key beach the first day, and then tried the Clearwater, and then tried the best one, which was Siesta Key, and we had a great time. To my surprise, I was not super exhausted, or I was not feeling pregnant during that time. Like, I was so refreshed, and my heart palpitation was much less, much less, and basically I was totally like refreshed, and it was a great time. Like, I was not feeling pregnant or heavy or exhausted during that trip. It was great. It feels like it was I was back to normal again, and I had a great time there. So I tried to cover myself in sunscreen, but I got terrible sunburns wherever I left out, like I forget or I couldn't reach or just left out putting on sunscreen. I got terrible burn, and to my surprise, I used the heaviest, like SPF 110 on my face, and my nose turned into like a clown's nose, totally red. And it's now like I'm now putting on I now have BB cream on, so you can't probably tell, but my nose is totally brown and different from the other piece other parts of my face. So that was like, I was basically, I don't know if it was pregnancy pigmentation issue or something, but the sun did really damage to my body. And over here, I don't know if it is still there, probably it's gone now, but I was totally burnt here, where like I just did not probably put on enough sunscreen because I was wearing a tankini. I didn't want my belly to be exposed to sun, so I wore a tankini. So probably I did not reach enough, but I got white spots as well. So it was all burned, and it was like white spots, just like vitiligo here. I was so freaked out, but it's gone apparently. My husband told me it's gone. So yeah, that was weird. Like, I had basically pigmentation problem during this trip. I don't know if it was a pregnancy thing or not. Some symptom that I have, it has started to, I've started from around week 19, but it wasn't serious. I probably didn't mention, I don't remember, but it got it's getting worse day by day is short of like, I feel like asthma. I feel like someone is, you know, when if you are not a non-smoker and someone smokes beside you and you feel you want to cough and you're basically choked with the gas and smoke. I feel like doing this all the time, and I feel like a contraction in my lungs that makes me do that. It's kind of urge to push the air out, to inhale so strongly. So I don't know what it is, but at the same time I feel contraction. I'm not sure if it is the same as Braxton Hicks. This same symptom started when I was in third trimester with my pregnancy with my son, but I took it as Braxton Hicks, but I was wondering why instead of contraction in my uterus or belly, I feel it in my lungs. But now it has started much earlier. It started like I was having like episodes of 1 or 2 times during week 19. I didn't take it serious, but during week 20 it got heavier, like 6, 7, 8 times during the day. I feel like that, and it feels like an asthma thing. I don't know. And what else? Rib pain. Not rib pain, sorry, no, I don't have still rib pain. I mean, pubic bone pain has started, but it's just very minor during week 20, and yeah, so, but my rib cage is basically starting to expand because of my bra size, I can tell. Because I'm back to my, I'm out of all my regular bras and back to my bras that I was wearing during postpartum with Dylan, with pregnancy with Dylan, because I was overweight, like a lot overweight for a year and a half. Basically, I did not lose anything. I just lost probably around 14 pounds. After pregnancy, I was over about 40 pounds, and it was too much, I know. And I did, after pregnancy, after a couple of months after delivery, I lost around 14 to 20 pounds, but the extra weight stayed with me for a year and a half, and I was all the time in pain, joint pain, and yeah, it was terrible. It was no fun at all. So I'm back to the clothing that I wore that time, not because like everything is basically loose, but just because of the comfort. But totally, I need the bra. I need the bra for that period. So I'm just reading from my notes again, messy notes again. So yeah, as I mentioned, no problem during our stay at the beaches, only pigmentation problem and a little bit of short of breath. And during our visit to Disney, I thought I'm gonna be super exhausted because we had to walk all the time, all the day in the sun, and wait for the lines, and it's so hot and sunny, and I went through YouTube videos of pregnant women through like going to Disney, and some of them had rented those mobility devices that I don't know their name, but the one that you can just sit on and it's like a, I don't know, motorcycle or whatever. And I was even thinking of that, but to my surprise, I was the one that was active and alive all the time during the day, and I was so pumped up, and I was never tired during our the 2 days that we were in Disney. And my husband and my son were exhausted by the end of the day, but I wasn't. I was ready. Like if it would even take to the 11 to 11 p.m. I was ready to go for it. So yeah, I was feeling sunburned but not hot. And in the afternoon, evening, it got a little bit cold, like not cold at all, but for me during this pregnancy I've always been cold. Like during summer, I was even here during summer I was always wearing a very light jacket. I could not, like, this is the way I dress at home, but when I go out I can't be like that. um, if my skin is exposed, I feel chill. So, and at my workplace, I'm always wearing a cardigan. I can't, even during summertime when everyone was like this, during this pregnancy, I was wearing cardigan all the time. So it's so weird. They say pregnant women are always hot. I was hot. I was getting hot flashes with pregnancy with Dylan, but I'm getting cold flashes with pregnancy with this little one. So I don't know if it is gender difference. I don't know, but I'm always cold. So basically, in the afternoon, where everyone was still in tank tops and shorts, I had to wear a light cardigan. And I'm happy I brought enough cardigans in these flyaways. They were super awesome. But my feet are okay, so I was okay in shorts. The weight gain, I constantly during this pregnancy, after a couple of weeks after entering to second trimester, I gained a pound or two every week, mostly less than 2 pounds, but a pound. But okay, I guess by week 20 I was at 58.5 kilos or 59 kilos, something like that. I started this pregnancy with 54.5 kilos. So 59 kilos is like, or 58.5 or 59, I'm not too sure. But I basically gained weight, and okay, but it started to put pressure on my joint again, and the joint pain, by the way, I was talking about during a couple of first weeks of this second trimester is gone. Like the joint and the pain in my heels and knees are gone now. So I'm so thankful for that. And at the end of our trip, I broke my camera. So when we got home, we took it to the somewhere to repair, and as soon as we got there, it started working on its own. But my computer is broken too, so basically I don't want to edit, so I'm using my iPhone to just upload. And yeah, okay, let me tell you about my experience in Disney. Apart from being healthy and feeling healthy and okay during the trip, I could not, the only drawback was that I could not go on many of the rides. Basically, Tomorrowland, I did not go on, like we did not even touch that part because I couldn't go on many of the rides. I mostly went on rides that are slow and slow rides and okay for pregnant women. And even something like Aladdin's magic carpet was a little bit too much for me. Especially, so when we sat there, we didn't put it up. We didn't use the handle to take it up and down. Just stayed at the same level, and my son didn't like it. So when it came to Dumbo's turn, Dumbo right turn, we didn't go there. He wanted to see Dumbo. We took him there. We took my son there, and he saw it, but he even didn't want to go there. So get on the ride. So yeah, we didn't go there. But many of the rides we could not go because of whether my son or me, and it was so low pace experience of Disney, but that was fine. Epcot, basically we covered most places, only 3 rides I couldn't go. because there is like no much thing at Epcot, but especially the Wars Showcase, like there's no ride. It's just where you see things. So yeah, that was I'm gonna make a video. Like I have already videotaped most of our experience at Disney, and I will edit that. I need to be able to edit that and upload, but I will make a video about pregnant woman going to Disney, because there are things that it's good to know. So and before I wanted to go to Disney, I was looking for such a video. And that's it, I guess. I have not much to say. Oh, I felt constantly baby kicks during this week, and it's like every day, all the time I feel it. Only one day that we were, mostly when I'm sitting I feel it. When I walk, no. But when I'm sitting, always I feel it. There was one day that we were basically all the time, all the day up, and we were in Clearwater doing the pirate cruise ride, the pirate cruise, pirate ship cruise, whatever. And my son loved it. It's perfect. It's very good if you have toddlers or kids. And during that day, after, like from afternoon till evening, I did not feel that, and I was freaked out, but I didn't tell anything until late night. I told my husband that I'm not feeling my baby anymore since early afternoon, since noon. And he said, maybe because we've been walking all the time, but you did not sit. And we went and sat somewhere and took rest, and suddenly I felt the kicks, and it was such a relief. So yeah, when you feel the kicks, it's great, but then the freakouts will start. So I was not in rush to feel the kicks this time, because I knew as soon as I feel them, I'll be concerned if I don't feel them anymore. So yeah, and we did a huge baby shopping for my little girl, and basically we bought everything at Carter's. So, and just one item at Disney for her, and it was too expensive. The same thing, if they had the same thing at Carter's, it would be probably $3, but over there we bought a onesie for like $30, and it's ridiculous. But I wanted to buy something for her. I couldn't go there and not buy anything for her, because she's not still out, but buy things for my son because he demands them. I couldn't do that, so I wanted to buy something for her and tell her later that we bought this for you when you were in my belly. So yeah, we bought her a cute onesie with Mickey on it, but I bought lots of clothes, very cute clothes from Carter's, and I'll do a haul after this video. After this video, I'm gonna do week 21, and then I'll do the haul. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye!